name is JTheDragon and welcome to the Budget Layer. If you guys are returning subscribers, hey family, how you doing? And if you're new to my channel, hey, how are you? All right, you guys, y'all already know it's that time of the month again. We are going to do a monthly overview. I'm just going to kind of do an overcap of my March month plan ahead. As you guys know, my husband, he actually did get his first check, so you guys are going to see that. It's a little bit lower only because when he first started working, he had a set like vacation day because it was our niece's birthday. So it's not his full work hour check, but it's something and we are grateful. Before I continue with this though, you guys, I do want to make sure to mention March of the Dragons, which is still going on. I am so excited. That first live was absolutely amazing. But I will say though, I did do a poll and it's dawned on me that many of you guys will be able to make it to the Sunday lives. So I have officially changed the lives to Sunday at 4:30, you guys. So hopefully that would allow more of you guys to be able to attend, and that's exciting because I love to interact. You guys, I still have to apologize. I have not gotten back to the comments in my prior videos. You all know I'm really big on my comments. I do have to apologize for that. If you guys really want me to get into the comments like the way that I do, I could make a live going through the comments and answering back and commenting, because the comments are important to me. So I don't want you guys to feel neglected whatsoever. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this going. So we're going to open this up. You guys should already know I'm in my fancy budget book, y'all. I love it. It's just been an amazing journey with Fancy. You guys know I use my book. I've used it before I became an ambassador, and I plan on continuing to use it. So first page that we're gonna go over, you guys, affirmations. Right now, I want you guys to take that moment to pull out your affirmations, the things that you want to manifest. Go ahead and pull that out right now. This is your time to overlook at your goals as well. The only way that they are going to become the only way your thoughts are going to become things is if you dwell on it, you guys. You have to always look at it. You have to always say it to yourself. Think about it before you go to bed. Think about it the first thing in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, throughout the day when you're driving to work. You guys, make sure you are constantly saying your affirmations so that they can manifest into reality, you guys. So we are still working on saving our 1K in our emergency fund. Posting one video a week, you know what, y'all? I'm definitely gonna have to amp this up because I'm doing way more than one video a week, but I'm proud because you know what, it's showing, because there was a period of time where I was just barely making this, so that's a tall tale sign. Obtaining 3 forms of income, you guys. The way gas prices have been, I have to be honest, I have not been door dashing at all. And I just found out literally before turning on the camera that there is a major fix that the Buick is gonna have to need. And I'm not gonna lie, it's stressful, you know, especially since we sold the Toyota and it's the only vehicle that we have. There's a lot going on. But I'm trying to, again, keep my head held high regardless of anything that may be going on. You know, the universe doesn't do anything for no reason. And I have to think about, you know, if a door closes, another one's gonna open. So I have to be grateful for the situation that I'm in, regardless on whether it is good or bad. So reaching 4K dragons, you guys, we're getting so close to 1,800, which makes us just another step closer to 4K. My 1-year anniversary is on my birthday, June 9th, so I'm hoping that this can be achieved before then, and I'm excited. A 750 credit score. I'm excited because one of my record dates is coming up for Capital One. I'm not even using the right word. I can't. Oh, report date. My report date was the 3rd for Capital One, so my bill was lower, which thank you. I don't know which dragon did it, or even if it was a dragon or not, but somebody did use my referral code, you guys. I do have referral codes for my Discover and my Capital One if you guys want to start working on building your credit journey. I mean, definitely do your research. I will never force you guys or tell you guys you have to do it or it's the only way, because it's not. But if you guys are trying to fix your credit in any type of way, cards do help if you use them responsibly. Well, somebody did use my Capital One card, which allowed me to get a credit on my card, which helped drastically, and I'm so grateful for that. So we'll see how much my credit score has gone up by then. So that's our affirmation. So we're gonna go here. You guys, I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm just gonna keep on with My Hero Academia book. I read it time to time when I have a chance. I don't want to dedicate myself to a book this month just because there's so much going on with the March of the Dragons. You know, I want to dedicate myself to that because it's very important to me. So I'm not going to dedicate myself to a book unless I like read My Hero Academia time to time, like late at night usually. But I do want to look at quarterly goals, you guys, because March is the end of this quarter. So finding 2 sources of income, you guys, we did that. I'm so excited for that. We were able to accomplish that. So actually what I would like to do is I'm going to grab a highlighter and I'm going to just go ahead and highlight over this. I don't know if you guys can see it through the camera, but I'm gonna highlight over this because we did accomplish this quarterly goal of making sure we had 2 incomes. And I'm grateful for that, you guys. I got my first YouTube check. Regardless of whether or not I'm doing DoorDash, the option to do DoorDash is still there. So, you know, YouTube, DoorDash, and then my husband's job, you know, we definitely have 2 sources of income, and I'm so grateful for that. Saving at least $400 in emergency fund. You all have seen from my February wrap up, let me see if I can find it here. We are at $150, you guys, so that means we still have $250 to go. And I will show you guys as far as that. So we still have to the end of the month to do that. So that's definitely a huge goal. So let's go ahead and go to my month overlook. So for this month, you guys, my Dear Me section, and that's one thing that I love about this book, you guys. It does cater to you as an individual, and I like that. You know, I love this portion of the Dear Me and Love Me. So my Dear Me to myself is, this month is all about giving back. Just don't forget to give yourself some love, time, and attention. Stay present and grateful. You prayed to be here, appreciate it. And that's true, you guys. I want to appreciate the fact, like, don't take it the wrong way. Would I absolutely love 4,000 dragons? Absolutely, I would love 4,000 dragons. But there was a period of time, you guys, in June where having 100 dragons was a dream for me. And then, you know, after hitting 100, it was like 150 in each milestone. I cannot tell you guys how grateful I am to have 1,800 dragons. Well, specifically 1,700, 700, or 1,776, I believe is where I'm at. And I'm grateful for each and every one, because there was a moment in time I prayed, I meditated to have that many people, and the fact that I do, I'm grateful, and I want to appreciate that, because there was a time and place when I was hoping to get there, and I'm here. I manifested that, and I got that, and we're doing it, you guys. So that's a big key thing for me this month is, you know, I pray to be here, appreciate it. You know, a lot of times we get so caught up in trying to go to the next thing that we don't appreciate where we're at, which, you know, 6 months ago or a year ago or even last week, we were hoping to be in the spot that we're in. So I don't want to take that for granted. For this month, I did put Just Keep Growing. And if you guys can see, it's a little bit more colorful. I did use my stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I love them. They're beautiful. I feel like they add a perfect, just extra bling to my fancy book. This week's quote, or this month's quote, and I thought it was perfect. I found it in the stickers, and I was like, this is so perfect for this month's giveaway. It says, no one has ever become poor from giving, and that's from Anne Frank. And I couldn't have found a more perfect quote for this month. you guys, because that's what March of the Dragons is about. It is about giving, and it is about, you know, empowering others to just keep going, you know. Like I said before in my live, or actually I said it in my live for Instagram, but I'll say it here. The prizes, you guys, is just a bonus. The prize is really just a bonus. The different products that I got to give away, that's a bonus. The true giveaway is giving back to those smaller channels that are trying to come up and trying to create a name for themselves and build. At least for me, you know, that means so much to me. You guys you don't even realize how much giving back and seeing them grow. I mean, I've seen some of these channels jump, I mean, almost 20 subscribers, and that makes me feel so amazing. Which, quick pause, you guys, make sure that you guys are going to all of the channels. I know I said that there was 4, but in the spirit of giving for this March, there was a 5th channel that popped in, and you guys join my lives. Again, that's the reason why I changed it to Sunday, so that more people have the opportunity. Lavish Ellie, she was not a part of the original 4. She came to the live. I knew about her channel. I know that she's a new channel and she's growing, and I threw her in there. Why not? You know, the whole entire reason for March of the Dragons is to bring up smaller channels, and I wasn't gonna be like, no, you can't because I didn't choose you. No, not at all. You know, so if you're a smaller channel, join my live and you can get the feel of the dragons takeover, you know, the feel of the, you know, dragons coming and supporting. But you guys, there is one channel, I'm not gonna lie, there's one channel that's been neglected. No, I don't think a single person has gone to that channel yet. So please make sure you go back to the live, look at the description, and make sure you guys go to all 5 channels, because that is the rule of the giveaway. And right now, none of y'all getting anything. None of y'all getting nothing. Make sure you guys go and look at all 5 channels and put hashtag March of the Dragons to be qualified, okay? So you guys, my to-do list. The first one, I have spend less than $500 this month, you guys. Last month's spending was redonkulous, and I don't want to do that again. I want to be smart. I want to make strategic moves. I don't, you know, I did go a little crazy because we got our taxes and stuff, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be smart. We have goals, we have plans, and we can't accomplish those if we're just recklessly spending. Don't get me wrong. Do I regret it? No, because everything in life is done for a purpose, but I can work on being better, and that's what I'm planning on doing. Have 15 plus no spend days, y'all. I don't want to just barely make it this time, so I amped it up to 15. We did have 12 no spend days last month by the grace and the hairs of my chinny chin chin, but I know that we can do better, so I put 15 so that I can really motivate myself to get there. Complete O Snap goal. In order to complete that, you guys, 1,000 is ultimately what we're looking for, but in order to make it for this month, which it also says over here as a fancy goal, is to add the 250 to O Snap so that we can at least make our quarterly goal. So that is a huge to-do list. DoorDash more. Yes, I know I just said as far as gas being high, but regardless of the fact, DoorDash is an extra income, and if I do DoorDash right, and what I mean by that is, you know, not take every order that comes through, try to be smart, you know, limit my gas usage, because sometimes I'll just drive around until I get an order, you know, maybe pulling off to the side, waiting, you know, be in a hot spot, pull off to the side, wait until an order comes in and then take it. It'll be a little bit smart and it'll save on gas. So I do want to DoorDash more. Also, use fancy more. And what I mean by that is, you guys, this book has so much potential. There are so many things that I'm not even using, you guys. You guys know, and I've talked about it before, I'm not going to work on my debt this year, but there's a whole debt, I'm trying to find it. Look, I got my vision board. I could still play with that. Oh, maybe I was a little past. Like, see, I have a debt and avalanche, or a debt snowball or a debt avalanche section. There is a monthly payoff debt. You guys, there's so much. There's so much. My sinking fund section. There's a piggy bank savings section. There's even challenges. You have the fancy Saveopoly. They have the law of savings. Like, there's so much in here, and I want to utilize it, you guys. And I'm not saying that just because I'm the ambassador. I'm saying that because it's true. This book has so much to offer, which is why I bought it to begin with. For those of you guys that have been with me for a while, you guys know I've been rocking with this book way before that even became a thing. Just becoming an ambassador was just an even more plus for me. But overall, I bought this book because I knew the book had potential, and I want to utilize that potential. The challenge is to stay present. And again, like I was saying, we get so caught up in going to the next step that we, well, I won't say we, I'll speak for myself. I get so caught up in trying to get to the next thing or focusing on the next thing that I don't appreciate sometimes just being in the present, being in that moment, and just taking the time to be like, thank you for this right now, even down to this video. You know, we get so caught up in, you know, oh, you know, it's true. I have 2 more videos that I have to put out. But staying present means enjoying making this video right now, instead of being like, let me hurry up and get through this so that I can make it to the next video. Like, no, I'm enjoying this right now. I'm so grateful that I was able to take the time out to fill this out and make it pretty and make it something, because there was a point in time where I wasn't doing this, and this is all I wanted to do. And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little emotional because there is a lot of stuff going on. But at the same time, I'm learning how to be grateful through the good and the bad. You know, they always say, don't just turn to prayer when bad things are happening. You need to pray even during the good and be grateful and thankful for that. And that's where I'm trying to be at right now. And then for this last page, the purchases, I need to get JVN's band. You know, I got a baritone player, yeah, so I need to get his band equipment purchased. Jay also needs some new shoes, and I want to get my husband some new shoes for his job so that he can, he really doesn't want shoes, he wants soles so that the shoes that he has can be a little bit more comfortable, so I want to get that together. And then for this month, I've already said it before, I'm not going to focus on a book of the month. I'm probably just going to I'm nowhere near caught up in My Hero Academia, so that is probably gonna last me a while, so I'm okay. I'll probably just write in here, like, just continue. Focus word, you guys, March of the Dragons. That is definitely my focus phrase for this month, you guys, just giving back, and I'm so excited about it. Make sure, though, you guys turn into this Sunday's lives, because there is gonna be a few changes. There's a few things that kind of came up, and I kind of thought about it, and it sounds about right. So there is going to be a major change in the giveaway, so make sure you guys tune in for Sunday's live. This month, birthdays are 2 major ladies in me and my husband's lives. It's my Nana's birthday on the same day too, you guys. It's my Nana's birthday on the 19th this month, and on the 19th this month, it's my mother-in-law's birthday. So those are 2 birthdays for this month. Upcoming, you guys, a new job. I am hoping to get back into my old job. Like I said before, we didn't leave on bad blood. It was literally because of my health issues, and they were so gracious as far as trying to work with me. But, you know, of course, companies have to move on. Regardless of what we have going on in our lives, the company has to keep going with or without you. So, but they did work with me, and it's definitely a job that I wouldn't mind going back to. So my same position's opening up again, so I'm looking into getting back into that. My fancy goal is no spend on bill days, and you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about once I move to the next page. No spend on bill days. Add 250 to OSNAP. It looks like it says 2SNAP. 2SAP. And then use more cash, you guys. I'm trying to get out of my cards. I have been relying on them so much because that was the only money that we had. But I'm trying to get to the point where I'm using more cash than my cards. And then my gratitude is the unexpected abundance. I want to be grateful for things that haven't came yet. I want to be thankful for the unexpected, and just good things are ahead. That's, you know, that's a key thing. It's in the corner there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but good things are ahead. We're gonna move over to, it seems like you guys' favorite, and I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite too. We're gonna move over to the mood board. And I will say right now, I'm going to just put grateful, because regardless of how I maybe ultimately, like, you guys, there is a little bit of anxiety. There is a little bit of worry for the unknown, but you know what? Through all of it, I'm going to just remain grateful. I'm going to keep my head up. I'm going to keep going. Things happen for a reason, and you have to just trust in that reason, and I do. So we're going to put it grateful. Now look, you guys, it's so colorful. I tried to brighten up this month. I even put a new month, fresh start, you guys. I was really trying to March of the Dragons. That is just, it started off so amazing, you guys, and I'm so grateful for that. Something new that I'm trying to start too is I'm showing my bill due. I wrote everything down, and this goes back to my goal. I do not want to spend on my bill due dates. Which will show, or pay dates too. I didn't put that in there, but I meant pay dates. So that would already give me off the bat, if I stick to it, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So these are solidified 9 dates that I should stick to by not spending, which means I'll only need 6 more to complete my goal. And I like that. I feel like it's smart. I feel like it's strategic. I already messed up on the 3rd, so we have to ignore that because I literally created this last night. So, I mean, I didn't know that my husband's check, I actually thought it came Friday, but it comes Thursdays. But I want to continue on not having any spend days on the days that bills are due or when we get paid. Because a lot of times, I don't know if you guys are like me, but it seems like payday, you end up spending a lot because you just got money and all of that. And I don't want to do that. I want to be intentional. I want to, know like, okay, Saturday, I'm not going to spend anything. And I just want to stick to that, you guys. I want to make sure that I am very intentional. I have when my bills are due, I wrote them down because I want to I want to know. Now I'm trying to be intentional to the point where I want to know, I want to see it, I want to have the layout. And again, this is me using my fancy book more, utilizing it to its full potential. Over here, I did break down Discovering Capital One. I still have that because I want to still keep track of if I do end up using them, how I use them, and what I use them for. Next, again, you guys are seeing new pages. This is my bills and debt, so I have my bills written down and what's due, when they're due, and when I pay them. You see rent's already been paid, so here's the next ones. And I don't have water because I don't have how much that's gonna be yet. I usually guesstimate about 60 bucks, but it does fluctuate heavily, so I can't really stick to that too much. And on this side, we have our cash envelopes and sinking funds, you guys. So I put down the cash envelopes that I'm going to be using and making sure that I stuff in my videos, which was gas, gordita, household spending, and miscellaneous, which you see right now is all starting with 0. But then down here, because there wasn't a lot of sinking funds room, I was like, you know what? We don't have a lot of funds coming in right now. So again, this month is about me being intentional. So I wrote down the sinking funds that were at top priority and the ones that need to be funded the most and the ones that need to really kind of come up, whether it be because of my purchases that I have coming up and so on and so forth. So sinking funds this month that are gonna be focused on is the Multiply, which is part of my savings challenge, and that's a 52 weeks. My Snap, which is for my emergency fund, and that's the one where we need the 250. Christmas, because I'm gonna maintain, regardless of what may happen this year, I'm gonna make sure Christmas is fully funded. Rainy day, because we have rainy days, you guys, so I wanna make sure that that has the amount that it needs. Clothes, which is where I'd be getting my son's shoes and my husband's soles in his shoes, or the comfort slip-ins. So clothes I need. Fur babies, because I do still need to get my little viejo fixed. Health, because you guys know in this day and age we need health. My son, I want to make sure that I'm still putting into his future funds. because he's gonna be 11 years old, you guys, and soon, in a blink of an eye, he'll be 18. So these funds are gonna be important. Back to school, that's his band. And as you guys can see, these are all the starting points. So I'm excited to see what we'll have by the end of March. And then car maintenance, you guys, like I said in the beginning, car maintenance is already trying to have its money taken out. So these are the primary sinking funds that you guys are gonna see me putting into a lot throughout the month of March until these get to a decent place and I can start adding in other ones, or our income kind of increases a little bit with YouTube and all of that. Maybe we can add in some more stuff, because I didn't put the 3K savings because that comes out of my YouTube check. So this is just focused on our sole income being my husband's job or DoorDash. And then last but not least, just an overview of our savings. We did see this last month, but the closeout, you guys. So we are starting now with $414 in our savings. We have a clean slate here. Up here it says get it done, because that's what we're gonna do. I'm excited for the month of March. I'm excited for hashtag March of the Dragons. You guys, none of this could have been possible without the love, the courage, the strength that you all give me. Your words, your kind words, the comments, just how much you guys have been literally a force. And I know so many of you guys don't even know it, but you guys have been such a force that drives the fire for me to keep going. It helps. I just started this because I wanted accountability. I started my YouTube because I wanted accountability, and it turned into a family that I didn't even know that I was missing. And I love you guys so much, and I thank you guys so much for that, because it means the absolute world to me. If you guys are interested in this fancy book, there is a link down below in my description. You guys will get 10% off if you guys purchase, and I do get money from it if you guys end up purchasing it. So thank you in advance if you do, or if you have already. And yeah, that is my monthly overview, you guys. Thank you so much for being the most amazing dragons a girl could ever ask for. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.